Welcome to the Fox Chat, baby. Why? Because Foxy Tea is your best tea. Use caution when you sip me. Hi, everybody. This is really hot. Okay, the tea I have today is pomegranate green tea. Pomegranate green tea. Some green tea with the pomegranate. Trying to see, it's like, mm, it's really hot, but it's really good. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, guys, for not being around. I know. That's why I decided to do a late reading because I've been missing in action. But I've been tired where I haven't been able to get up early. And then not only that, it's like I had a lot of stuff I have to do once I do get up because I get up so late. Anyway, I want to say blessings to everyone. Hope y'all had a good Thursday. I hope y'all had a good Wednesday as well. Hope that y'all had a good couple of days. And yeah, it's just because I didn't want this day to go by without y'all seeing me. And I'm gonna try. I keep on saying I'm gonna try to be up tomorrow morning, but I really am. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot going on, people. Okay. Let me also I hope everything is going well for y'all, for you all. And for some reason I felt like I couldn't really read how I wanted to. So I just took a couple break, like a little break to refocus, to just get myself together. Because don't you know how it feels? It feels like someone is projecting their energy onto you, and it's like you're more irritated than you normally are. That's how I felt for the last couple of days. And for instance, it was my neighbor. She's an elderly lady, and even though I respect my elders, for some reason she just really is very intrusive into your business, to your life, to whatever you're doing at the moment. She's very intrusive. Hey Lainey. I just I ain't gonna lie, like she irritated my soul. So I felt like I wasn't even able to read like I normally do. Now thank you, appreciate you, thank you so much. Hey Brandon, hey Lainey, hey, thank you Lainey. Hey SML bro. Hey, I read in tarot. Well, oracle cards, oracle. So I normally do this in the morning, but again, we're gonna see what they got for us tonight. A late night collector reading. This is collector reading. So collective. So spirit guys, what do you like? Collective in the middle of the night. What message do spirit guys would like to let y'all know tonight? Let's see. Joy Collective. Okay. Hi, AM. Hi, AM. It says, like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a source of light. So, Collective, I feel like that you're going through a moment where you're getting some type of joy out of something, and it could be small, it could be very significant, it could be insignificant but yet very significant to you because it brings you joy. Okay. Now at this moment I feel like you're realizing that that's where you find your happiness from. It's not really into the materialistic things. It's not into how much money you got, how much money you make, what's going on, what type of, job you have or whatever like that. But you just doing something that makes you smile inside. Like childlike smile inside. Collective blessings, 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 heaven's daughter, blessings, sister, everyone around the world. Heaven's blessings to you too. So, amen, amen. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like that is something is bringing you some joy. Now, let's see. Hold on. I'm about to say, what is it? Like, what is it? Like, I don't know what it may be, but it's something that really brings you happiness, some type of happiness, and it doesn't have to be materialistic things. It's nothing like that, but more of something that just means so much to you. Now, don't downgrade nothing that means a lot to you. So if it's someone that's around you that's not allowing you to um bask in the joy of what brings you happiness, um I think you need to remove yourself from that person, or just keep your eyes on that person and understand that a lot of people project. They don't really like the fact that you may be happy about something very small, and but it brings joy to you. They just don't like to see someone else happy when they are not. Um Collective, you have inner work. You have inner work. So you must have did the inner work. Okay, it says God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of life, of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus I get stronger. So for instance, you did the inner work. That's why you find joy in just the simplest things. Like, you just seem to have some type of joy about your life because you did the inner work. Yes, it might not look appealing to others that's not in that state of mind or that mindset at the moment, but to you, it brings you so much joy that it might be a little bit off-putting to people who's not in that space at that moment. And that I think that's what you're experiencing at this moment. But like I said, don't worry about it. Don't let nobody project their energy onto you. Okay? Okay, collective, because I had the same thing that happened to me 2 days ago. That's why I said, you know what? I'm not going to let it stop me. And honestly, it did stop me from doing my oracle readings. I just felt like I wasn't in a space that I normally am in to do them, and actually to do them and hear the message and give you a complete, authentic message, So it did stop me. But you, on the other hand, don't let it stop you, collective. You did the inner work, okay? And you got goodness. Goodness, it's goodness within you. So it doesn't matter what nobody says or how things look or how much they project onto you. You have goodness in yourself. You are human. So if you're feeling like energy that's not yours at the moment, collective, and it kind of stopped you or made you deter from something that brings you joy, collective, just know, like I said, someone is just projecting that energy onto you, and you need to kind of like cancel out there and that energy and realize that you got to get back to you. There is still goodness within you. You're human. So, of course, something is going to get you upset or something is going to put you in a bad mood. You're not going to always be good, Holy Spirited, just butterflies all the time, especially when you're dealing with people of this earth. It's a lot of people that's evil. Okay? So I'm not saying that do the same thing back to them, but if it disrupts your soul, disrupts your spirit, that's not saying that you're not human, like that you're not authentic or you're not who you are. You didn't do the inner work. Yes, you did. It's just, and yes, you do have goodness in you. It's just that someone kind of project their energy onto you. Okay? And you have goodness, and goodness says, I overcome my imperfections. What did I just say? What? Okay. It said it better than me, but that's what I said. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest, and become a source of joy. What? And it says, through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, love to myself and others. You have to understand, you have to have unconditional love and support to yourself as well. So, yes, you might have came in contact with a angry customer, somebody that projected their energy onto you. You wasn't even upset, but they did something to you that kind of disrupted your spirit and brought you out of your character. You then had to take a moment, step back, realize that's not who you are, that honestly you're taking on their energy. And you got to get back to who you are. You are aware that you stepped out of character because that's not who you are. And collective, I feel like you took time to yourself to just regenerate that goodness and that purity that's within you, that's in your spirit. Like I feel like that you regenerated that. You took time to regenerate that because whomever you came across, whomever that person, whomever that was, that disrupted your spirit, took some of it. Like they just wanted you to feel like them. That's just how I. That's just what I'm getting. Okay, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot for us to remain who we are, the true, good-hearted people that we are, good-spirited people that we are, while dealing with people that have that type of energy and that's just always like that. Okay, like it's kind of hard. Like you're human. Yes, you may have one of those days where you feel like you don't want to do nothing, you don't want nobody to talk to you or nothing like that. Like if I feel like that you might have had that moment. But like I said, you did that inner work. So and you have the goodness within you. So all you did was you overcame your imperfections and you polished your character. You went back and was like, oh nah, I'm gonna get that up off me. That's not me. That's not me. And you polished your character. You went back and got back to your good spirited type of self. Okay, collective, it's okay to take a moment. You must have took a moment. You might have took a moment. I mean, I don't want to put myself on you, but that's what I had to do. I have a neighbor that's older. Like I said, she's a little elderly, and I respect my elders and everything like that. I really do. I really do. But this elder, I'm not gonna lie, she has a big old cross like on her door and everything. So you would think that she's a nice lady. You think that she's a nice lady. Yeah. When I tell you she didn't be in everybody business, just messing with people that's not bothering her or nothing. Like I'm going to tell you how I came out the house. I seen her right there, but that's where she lived at. And mind you, she lived on the other side, like the front side of the building. So I'm taking my trash out. I didn't say anything to her because she already rubbed me the wrong way another day. And I just said, you know what? I think it's best for me just like to ignore her and not say nothing to her, not feed into it, right? So I did that. Okay, so I take my trash out, go down. Grab my door, lock my door. She said, oh, I don't know where you putting that at. I'm like, lady. And the reason why she was saying that because the trash people didn't come and dump out dumpster, so it was a little overflowed, flooded. But at the same time, I could no longer keep the trash in my house. Okay, so I had to put it somewhere. And if I would have put it right out my door, you'll be calling the rental office on me. So I'm going to do my best and try to put it in this dumpster, which I walked down the steps and then I threw it like I'm a good, like I shoot ball, you know what I mean? So I tossed it where it went in there. Mind you, she got up from where she was sitting in front of her door, walked her old self all the way over to my side to look and watch me. Watch me put it in there. Like, look, Lord forbid, I didn't make it. You get what I'm saying? Like what was you done? Like, and not, and I'm telling you, like it was trash all over the place. And I looked and I was like dang, I didn't know it was that bad, which I didn't. But I said, okay, I'm gonna stand on this side and I'm gonna toss it, and it's gonna go. The top is open. I'm gonna make mine on the top. Boom, made it. Boom, made it. And then she like, oh, she made it. Ma'am, be quiet, please. Why are you over here? You would stay on your side. I didn't say nothing to you. I didn't bother you or nothing. Do you know she hurt my soul? And I felt like, I said, what was the purpose? Just what was the purpose? She disrupted my spirit. I couldn't even do my tarot reading. I couldn't do nothing. Like I was just so peed. I couldn't. I couldn't. So collective, you could have somebody that's around you that's just bothering your spirit for no reason. You ain't even mess with them. You know, you seem so joyful that they have to aggravate you or mess with you. Mm. But you did the work in order for you to be so joyful the way you are, and they're not understanding why. And since they're not understanding why, and they can't get a tell on you, you know, like to figure you out, they want to know how. How you're so joyful. What do you have to be joyful about? Like they're intrigued. They want to know. They're being a little nosy into your stuff. So collective, like I said, you could be joyful right now. Enjoy yourself. You did the inner work for you to be joyful. You have a good hearted, good spirited type of spirit that you hold within yourself, and they want to know how. Okay, you have freedom, collective freedom. Okay, but you didn't let what they tried to project onto you keep you in that negative space. Collective, you ended up being going back to the goodness that you are, the positive space that you always hold. You ended up going back to that. I wanted to say something to that lady so bad and I didn't. But it's kind of hard to just avoid someone. And then I just didn't understand, like, why is she so mean and in people business and just messing with people, like literally messing with people. Like I'm not the only one. Like everybody looks out their peephole first to see if she's outside before they go outside, like because they don't want to be like come across her, like because she always mess with you, and it's like you don't want to be disrespectful by just ignoring her, like you know what I'm saying, like but I try to, but you see that ain't help nothing. Anyway, you got freedom, collective. So it says, I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts. I find peace in my heart and discover the being of light within me. So, collective, you freed yourself from that state of mind, and you're at the point where you're trying to free yourself from that environment too, as well. Like the person that's giving you that sense of, hi, saxophone. That other person that's trying to give you that sense of negativity. Okay. You're trying to free yourself from that state. Hey saxophone, hey saxophone, hey saxophone, hey saxophone. All right. So as you're freeing yourself from that space, from that state of mind, collective, and from that environment, and from that energy that the person was giving to you, because they're a little jelly, that you be full of joy, and they wondering why, what that she got or he got to be happy about, you know. You also have everything turns to light. Okay, so it says, I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. So all you do is use those, yeah, those times that happens, and those incidents that happens with those type of people, you just use them as learning opportunities and learning tools in order to regain your sense of positive spirit that you always end up turning your darkness into. So collective, that's what you're doing. You're not allowing that negativity to affect you as much as you may think that it did. Did it affect you? Because you're human. Yes, it didn't affect you, but it just might have mind boggled you, where it's like, why? Like, what was the purpose? What was the need for the intrusion? What was the need for the bother? What was the need, to watch me take out the trash? Or what, you know what I'm saying? Or give unsolicited advice to somebody that they didn't need. Like, you know, so you turned that darkness that you felt for that person in that moment, and you turned it into something good, collective. You took a moment and you made it a learning opportunity for yourself. A little, I want to say, oasis. Like you went, and I want to say you isolated yourself, stayed in, took a little break, regained your energy, regained the balance of your life, and regain who you are and how your life just is in harmony without those type of people around. And I think once you freed yourself from that situation, everything that happened just showing you that you have the opportunity, you have the skill, you also have the power to turn all those negative issues or the negative things into something beautiful for yourself. Okay, collective, you got inner strength. That's exactly what you have. If inner strength, it says nothing moves me from my path. Nothing moves me from my path to the light, because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God I can do anything. All the power I need is within me. Can I say this? So you found you had to go back to your power. You know you have some power, and you're just wondering, like, why someone that's so into God, so has a cross on their door, is give off evil. And I'm not even speaking about that moment with me. Nope. I bear witness to things that she has done to other people in this building too, as well. And it's not nice. It's not nice. She's a little pushy. She tries to walk her way into your home, to your house, all that. Like, not in mine. She can. I'm not doing it. But from other people, they think like, oh, little old lady. Oh, they're gonna automatically be nice to her. She comes off like she might have been a stud in her younger days. because she's still dressed like it, like a dude, like or whatever. But she's mean, like, and I'm not really talking about me, but she intrusive, and to other people she's mean. And she seems like she acts like she's like the building police security. And she always have her door open, unlocked, or keys in the door or something. She always have a lot of things in front of her door. So it's just like, how are you going to sit there and try to police the building when you make the most ruckus, the most mess? You have a dog and you ain't supposed to have no dog. We ain't supposed to have no animals, no pets. And she don't even pick up after the pet. But let you do anything that you don't even have to do nothing. As soon as you walk out your door, sweetheart, she's saying something to you about your stuff. So I don't know, collective. I feel like that you just know that you have the inner strength to um, bypass those things, deal with people that's like that, and remain your pure, good-hearted self. And that might irritate their spirits to the point where that's why they keep agitating you. Yeah, maybe. That's why they feel the need to keep on being intrusive in your life, keep on just like poking the bear, like bothering you because they're like, I just want to disrupt this person's spirit. Like I'm tired of that person just minding their business, going about their way, and not bothering nobody. It's like, no, I have to take them out there element. I need to shake them up. I need to let them know that they're not who they think they are. Like that's what it seems like, collective. So, but you have the inner strength. They don't know that you got that inner strength because you did that inner work though, and your happiness is based off the little bit of joy that you have, which is not materialistic things. It's just your being and how you treat others and everything like that, and the blessings that you get from you being the blessings to other people, and just being nice to other people, and not being an agitator, not being a fake, just truly, absolutely, just being a good-hearted, spirited person to people. You don't always have to be nice and giggly, giggly, just to be good-hearted and pure-hearted, spirited to people. You don't have to do that. But bothering people when it's no need to, or disrupting their spirit when there's no need to, that's not good. Like, so you also have belief, collective. You also have belief. And it says, I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showers in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. So, collective, you believe in yourself just as well as you believe in the Creator above, and you believe that the Creator made you perfectly the way you're supposed to be. Okay, and you understand that the goodness that you give, the goodness that you work so hard on, the healing that you work so hard on, will be attacked. Okay, because we in this world, just understand that's what's going to happen. The devil still is going to try you. Now, we know it's going to be attacked, but you believe in yourself and what the Creator have given you so much so that you know it will be unwavering. Like you can't move you. It can't shake you. Can't get you up out of what you are. Your spirit, it can't move you. Because think about it. Somebody think that they can take you out of your element, take you out of your character, okay? And they think that that's it. Oh, I took you out of your character. I took you out of your element. Oh, you're done for. If goodness is in you, it's going to regenerate. It's going to come back. Then what? You're going to have to be there all the time to keep on taking it and taking it and taking it, or bothering them to get them out of their spirit, get them out of their spirit, or whatever like that. You don't think that they got to uh, um a plan for that. You don't think that they have a strategy to get back to themselves and block out the negativity. See, they don't think that you're as strong as you are, but you did the inner work. You have the goodness within you. You believe yourself. You believe that you believe in the creator too as well in the universe. And they don't know how strong your belief is. You know, they hoping that it's not as strong that it is, but it is. They hoping it's not that strong. They hoping they can knock you off your pedestal, your pivot, or your off your path, and you'll be distracted and redirected. Like, but you always gonna find your way because the creator is like your compass. It's gonna point you in the right direction, regardless of who try to take like distract you and put you on another path. Creator is gonna put you back on the path that you're meant to be on. They might delay you a little bit, but they ain't stop none. I'm just saying, your belief is strong, and they don't know it, collective. They're trying. It's somebody around you that's trying to knock you off of your. I want to say your good. I want to say your good streak, because that's what it seems like to them. They're like, they just so happy. They so think everything's so good and jolly. Hmm. I need to do something to irritate their spirit or their soul, and it just, and they think that you're gonna stay there once they attain that situation or that energy. They think like, oh, made them a little upset. Guess they're not so good, are they? Right? Next thing you know, they don't see you for another couple of days, and guess what? You're gonna be back to yourself. Why? Because that's who you are. People be wanting to infiltrate you, infiltrate your spirit. You get what I'm saying? Collect your goodness that you have because they have none of their own. Because they rather pretend rather than to do the inner work and actually create that goodness within themselves and just being in practice being good to others. It's like they like saying that they're good, or they're seeming like they're good, like everything looks good material wise. But when you look at their actions, it doesn't match their outside. It doesn't match what they're trying to portray. And they think that you're gonna like you're gonna help them. Like they think that because they are fake, you are fake as well. Collective, you're showing them that you're not. It don't matter what they say to you. Collective, it's showing you did the work. You are truly who you are. You believe in yourself. You have the confidence that you should have because you was directed by the creator, the universe, and that's all you trust in. You understand? You gotta trust, collective. And it says, I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. So, like I said, collective, you use it as a learning tool, as something to grow your healing, to grow your strength, to grow your positive side of yourself, instead of you. Oh, okay. So one did come. Oh no. So instead of you, oh that one. Oh, you got elevation too. Elevation turns around to elevation. So instead of you going to the dark side or just being evil and mean for days and days and days and days and just giving up on being who you really are and being like, I'm going to be evil to this person since they being evil to you. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting in the goodness that's in your spirit. You trusting in the what the creator gave you to learn from, and you trusting in your growth. You're trusting in the work that you have done already. You realize that you know now. You know how to take that darkness and turn it into something beautiful. You know how to take that darkness and turn it into something positive, turn it into pure light. You understand? Because every time somebody gives you something, it's not always going to be good. So if they get shoving you bull crap, negative stuff, a lot of times that's what a lot of people do is shove you negativity more than positivity. I don't know why. But when you get that negative energy, you turn into something beautiful. You take it as a learning tool. I don't want to end up like that person. I don't want to be that way. I don't want to seem like I'm good on the outside, but my actions is not matching what everything else is looking like. You're learning from their mistakes, collective. You're learning from what you see that you don't like about them. Okay? Now that's not negative, not liking how someone is being mean and rude and intrusive to other people and their actions towards people and nobody is doing nothing to them. That's not negative for you just not for you to dislike that energy because that's negative energy. you know? So if you see it and you like, yeah, I don't want to be that. That's what you're trusting in. You're trusting in that the universe had put good into you. You trusting in your work, the work you have done. You know, you trust in the growth and elevation. And you elevate it. You get what I'm saying? You have elevation. And it says, I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light. And I rise above all doubts. So whatever somebody else think, if they think that you're like them because they're a little fake, I'm sorry to say, but we know what's real and what's fake. So if they thinking that you're a little fake, you rise above that and you elevate because you allow them to see like, hey, this is true blues, this is real stuff. You understand? I really did the work. It was hard. I cried. I had to look at myself in the mirror. I had to face myself. I had to face what I did. I had to take accountability. I had to also cry and heal and rebuild myself, you know? And you didn't paint nothing on, you created it, you know? And you trusted in the Lord and the universe, and you trusted in the process too, as well. You didn't try to skip nothing, you trusted in the process. And that's where they is not getting how you made it there, collective. Okay. Divine light, collective. It says, I am an expression of love and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and the goodness of who I am. So you going toe to toe with these people, facing what they're putting you through, but you're overcoming it and still remaining the good spirited and good hearted person that you are. All you're doing is working and walking in the image of God. You're walking in the image of the Creator. Because regardless of what they throw at you, you still remain who you are, the good, pure spirited person you are. You don't let them change you, collective. And they're wondering how are you doing that? And I can't. I'm saying it so much, but you're elevating every time they try to knock you off, and you stay and remain the same. They're not understanding that you have trust and you have belief and your divine light in everything, and you have, by you having trust and belief in your divine light, you create inner strength within yourself. Okay, and that's why you have so much joy in your life. It's hard not to be happy when you do good by other people. It's hard not to be. I'm sorry. It ain't nothing else we can be but happy. We do so good to people. We allow ourselves to be blessings to other people. We allow other people to be blessings to us if they shall be at the moment. And we also are grateful, and we treat them with gratitude. You understand? We are so grateful for everything that come our way. We're blessed, and we also bless. So when we're blessing people and everything like that, and then we end up being blessed too back, it's hard not to be happy or have some happiness or joy within our lives because of that. When I'm supposed to be angry, I'm sorry. I I, I, I can't fall into the depression or the negative state that you are in right now. And yes, I'm empathetic. Yes, you can be empathetic to other people and what they're going through and everything like that. And you can help and bless them. And once you do that, don't you know, blessings are going to happen back to you. And thus, you end up being joyful and happy. It's hard for you to not be in a joyful, happy spirit when you are a blessing to other people, when you're just a good hearted, spirited person and you're not out here being evil to people for no reason. It's hard for us. So collective right now, you can just be looking so joyous, so joyful. I don't even know that word, but you could be looking so joyful to other people or to someone that's wondering how. But you have to let them know I am like, and it says, I always have hope. No matter the ordeal, I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God and am spiritually strong. I was trying to say strong first. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. So it's hard for you to just be moping around looking miserable when you are light, collective. You just are light. Okay? People do bad things to you, yes, but you are who you are. Do they deserve things? Yes, they do, but that's not your job. And you know that. You did the work. You learned what you need to learn. You believe in the creator and believe that everything happens for a reason. Maybe it's a lesson you need to learn from that situation. When you learn that lesson from that situation, you take that with you to the next step in life, into then you elevate, right? And then they will have their karma, and you don't have to worry about nothing because you didn't create karma for yourself, because it's no reason for us to do nothing back. We know that. See, that's the difference. That's why we be so joyful and stuff, because we know that it's no need for us to do anything back, because the creator got our back. The creator know what's going on. And a lot of times when people treat us bad for no reason, things really don't go right for them. Okay? We ain't got nothing to do with that. They just should have been good. I don't know. They should have just been nicer to people. Not even really to us, but they should have just been nicer to other people. Like, don't be mean to other people for no reason if you don't need to. Okay, collaborators. And you learned that, and you practice that, and that's how you live, and that's not your fault. Okay, the calm, collective, the calm. It says, I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. So, this is why you are the way you are. They want to disrupt this calmness, this joy that you have within your spirit. But you realized this is just who you are. And even though they want to do something that's going to make you react in a certain type of way, you have embodied light so much that you have found a strategy or a tactic, however you want to call it, to remain who you are in those situations, you know. And then when you did that, it seemed like you're untouched. Nobody is bothering you. That's why you seem so calm to them. You know, so happy, joyful to them. You're just grateful. You're just grateful for what is given to you and the lessons that's given to you also as well. Collective, you are who you are. You did the work to be that. Don't let nobody take that from you. Okay? It's okay. It's okay if they try. Because they're going to try. But you are who you are. They might not believe you are who you are, and that's why they sitting up there trying to agitate you. Don't worry about it. Okay? That doesn't mean you're not who you are. Okay, collective, we're going to look and see what sign this resonates. This message resonates with tonight. Okay? So we're going to see. Okay? We're going to see, collective. I ain't want to take too much out, but we're going to see. So we have Sagittarius, came out twice. Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, excuse me, and Virgo. So did I say everything? Okay, so we have Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, and Virgo. And yeah, so this could be you, collective, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, or Virgo. Remember, collective, you are who you are, and that was the message that we was all. It doesn't matter what religion we are in, but that was the message of life. It's just to remain in God's light, no matter what comes your way, regardless. Stay true to who you're supposed to be and walk in the light of the Lord. That's basically it. Basically that's just it. Staying good to others, being a blessing to others, being good. That's all. That's just really all. So, collective, just understand that you're doing the best that you can. You are human. You're doing the best that you can. Also, you have come too far to fall into their trap. Okay? Also know that one day doesn't erase years of work. One moment doesn't erase years of trials and tribulations and healing, okay? Just one thing that you have to learn from. That's just another thing that you have to take as a learning lesson and figure out how to remain who you need to be despite of that situation. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you like my reading for tonight. And I hope you have a good night, the rest of your night. I love you guys. And if you like my message, can you please give me a thumbs up? Also, you can hit that subscribe button so you don't have to find me again. You know, I can come across your timelines and across your news feed. Also, and it's only if you want to, you can hit that bell in the corner. That just gives you a notification, let you know when I go live or when I have been live, so you won't miss a reading. So you already know. You just gonna get a notification. You ain't gotta come while I'm live, but you have a notification to let you know that I did do a reading, so you can go back and watch it on your own time. All right, collective. That's all I'm saying. So help your girl out and give me a subscribe. All right, love you guys. Mwah. And I'm Foxy, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye, my babies. Bye.